Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Experiment. As you can see, we're dressed up in some St. Paddy decorations because it's St. Paddy's Day.
And we're Irish.
Oh yeah, as you can tell by our fantastic names.
You might want to say yours again.
So, my name is Fitzpatrick Murphy Sullivan.
And mine is Rebecca Marie Carroll. Now, Carroll actually is a very Irish name, so I hold on to that.
Oh yeah, we're representing. So, my week, half the week I was kind of sick because my brother from college
We're gonna
was
blame it
coming
on
home.
Joe.
Oh yeah, he brought home a bad cold, so I wasn't able to record this past week.
Because no one is allowed in my office if they're sick. I
Yeah,
work with a lot of kids.
It's the plague.
They have to stay away from the office if they're sick because it's just one more way to get it all going round and round.
And so our goal from our last video was to wake up early, and I mean, I'm doing alright with that. Like, some days I wake up early and I'm feeling alright. Like, today I woke up early and I'm feeling good, but usually later on in the day, towards like 3 o'clock, it goes downhill. Yeah, I'm a nap guy. I take a lot of naps, so
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
habit forming. But, so it's worked out well with me. I'm still waking up at 4:30, but I know it's going to start getting tough because we know tonight is daylight savings and it's spring forward. And I, am not looking forward to that because I'm going to still stick to my schedule. I wake up, I exercise, I go for my walk, I do whatever I need to do, pack my lunch, and
every day we're getting closer to summer though, so I'm looking forward to it.
So speaking of packing lunches,
So,
you're gonna jump into the big
should we
fat
talk about the
surprise.
Joe wrote? Oh, you should do that.
No, I said speaking of packing lunches, you're gonna say that the YouTube video that we were, with the podcast we were listening to. You're reminding them that part of the experiment is we have to listen to a podcast. Okay. So speaking of packing lunches.
So we watch, our goal is to watch podcasts every week, and so far
Learn from
everyone
them.
has been really interesting.
Yeah.
This one we watched, his name's Joe Rogan. He's the main guy on the podcast, and he interviews a bunch of people. And her name was Nina Teicholz. She wrote a book called The Big Fat Surprise, and it's about how companies pay scientists to lie about facts that they're given, like
Really
the nutrition
unbelievable.
facts, and it's just crazy how
Yeah.
we're being lied to. We don't really know what the right nutrition to get, and
Yeah, so the government has put out since 1980 the food pyramid, when in fact there were many, many experiments that were done that made that invalid, and we now have a national crisis in diabetes in diabetes and obesity in adults and children. And part of what the food pyramid that we were given, and I remember when it came out, was to eat less meat. So we're eating less meat, we're focusing on more of a vegetable diet with no protein, and you can't eat enough of the vegetables to get the proteins that you can get in your meats.
yeah, it was a really incredible video. I recommend that podcast, Joe Rogan, The Big Fat Surprise with Nina Teicholz. Like,
Yeah, and
it
the
blows
book.
you
The
away.
book is just, yeah. And so she was a former vegetarian, now she's a meat eater, and I myself, the last year, have changed the way I've eaten because I go to a strength trainer who, at first I thought was, oh my gosh, I could never eat as much as he has encouraged me to eat, and he literally said, take the food pyramid and flip it. And that is actually scientifically proven to be the best way to eat. And I have to agree with him. I have far more energy. I have much more muscle. I'm 3 sizes down. I'm back to what I normally was. It's just amazing.
Good for you. I like it. So our next order of business, I feel like every week we make a mistake, but
yeah, we're still going to go
learning,
because this is the experiment.
So on Facebook, we have a page on Facebook and YouTube so far. All the videos up on Facebook are in the correct order, but when you get to YouTube, our third video that we produced is actually the second one, and our second one is actually the third one. If
But
that
it
makes
takes
sense.
so long to load it up.
So they're switched, but it's not that big of a deal. So just letting you guys know.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have decided that we have to label them better, and we have to make sure that we label them in the same way, because if we get 100 of these, we can say, oh, we spoke about this issue or this interview with this college is this number. So that's what we're learning by listening to these podcasters and people who are putting out YouTube videos, that they have a series. It's like a library. So we want to do that.
Yeah. So now we know. We learned from our mistakes. So we're also working on air bubbles, and that's going to be fun. Do you want to explain a little about that?
So the bubbles are, because we want to be able to have fun and edit and just put some informative stuff. So sometimes air bubbles are used to help people understand what was just said, and other times they're used for funny.
I mean, look at us. Are
yes.
we goofy or
We're
what?
fun. So we're going to learn how to use air bubbles when we put this one out, and of course this one is going out for St. Patty's Day, and then we will, which I was a little disappointed. I mean, Murphy doesn't have a Kelly green.
I know.
Like,
I mean, you can't really notice in the video, but I mean, it's a little green.
it's light green. It's, you know.
Thanks for the hat and the bow tie, though. These
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yeah,
I like
he will have to, you know, snag those and wear them with pride
Oh,
on
yeah.
St. Patty's Day. So this, we will have air bubbles. We're going to have fun with it, and we're hoping to continue to learn. We still are having trouble getting these things loaded up faster to YouTube. It just takes forever. It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Facebook is alright. I mean, we kind of got that down, but YouTube, the other week, it was taking forever to upload, and it wouldn't, as soon it was like done, it wouldn't upload to YouTube. So
We're not
I don't
sure
really know
if
what's
there's
going
a
on. We
secret
gotta
to
figure
it.
that out.
So if you have any suggestions, help us out. And we still have not figured out how to get that little start button going.
Oh
So.
yeah, our Bluetooths.
Okay, I can already tell you we've made a mistake. We forgot our microphone. Oh
It's
no!
right here.
He was
Oh, yeah.
ahead of the
I
game.
paused a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I was 5 minutes late this morning. So he was ahead of
Oh
me.
yeah.
All right. So happy
So,
St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day.
happy St. Patty's Day from us.
And-
have a good one. Thank you guys for watching.
Okay, bye now.
Oh yeah.